Welcome back to my channel Techno Trend Zone. Today we're diving into something that has been making waves across the tech and home entertainment world. If you're an Apple fan, a smart home enthusiast, or someone who loves cinematic streaming and next-gen gaming, then this breakdown is going to be right up your alley. In 2025, Apple is gearing up to refresh one of its most underrated yet powerful devices, the Apple TV 4K. And this year's upgrade might just be the most ambitious one yet. For years, the Apple TV has been considered a reliable streaming hub, delivering premium video quality, powerful smart home integration, and seamless connectivity with the rest of Apple's ecosystem. But at the same time, many people have felt that it hasn't fully reached its potential, especially in gaming and high-performance entertainment. That might all be about to change. With Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference and new details coming out from industry insiders, leaks, and analyst reports, we're starting to see a clear picture of what the next-generation Apple TV 4K could bring. This isn't just a small performance bump. We're talking about major upgrades across design, hardware, gaming capability, connectivity, and software, making it more than just a streaming box. So in this deep dive, we'll break down everything we know so far about the upcoming Apple TV 2025 model. From the new A17 Pro processor to tvOS 26's futuristic redesign, from next-gen gaming potential to premium materials and connectivity features, and of course, the expected price and release date. Stick around until the end where I'll share my final verdict on whether this new Apple TV is worth it for you, and if it can finally become a true alternative to traditional gaming consoles like the Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox Series S, or even cloud gaming platforms. tvOS 26, ushering in a new era of home entertainment. Let's start with the software, because the next Apple TV will ship with tvOS 26 pre-installed, and this update already looks like one of the most exciting changes. We've seen in years, Apple previewed tvOS 26 earlier in 2025, and it comes with a brand new user interface design. The headline feature is something Apple calls the liquid glass effect, giving menus, transitions, and app navigation a glossy, fluid, futuristic look. Apple's focus on design has always been unmatched, but this update makes the Apple TV feel more immersive and premium than ever before. It's not just about looks, though. The update improves functionality in meaningful ways. You now get smarter Apple Arcade integration, making games easier to discover, load, and sync across devices. Better HomeKit compatibility. Controlling smart home devices through Apple TV feels more intuitive, whether you're adjusting lights, thermostats, or security systems. Multi-user profiles with AI-driven personalization. Switching between family members is now smoother, with each person seeing their own recommendations, apps, and watch lists. Improved Siri voice interactions. Thanks to advanced machine learning, voice control feels faster and more natural. For families especially, this is a big deal. Kids can have their own interface, adults get personalized streaming suggestions, and everyone benefits from smoother multitasking. This is Apple's biggest push yet to make the Apple TV the true central hub of the living room. A17 Pro Chip. Powering the future now. Let's talk about performance. The current Apple TV 4K runs on the A15 Bionic chip, the same one that powered the iPhone 13 series. While that was impressive back in 2021, by 2025 it's feeling very outdated. This year, Apple is rumored to be skipping the A16 entirely and upgrading directly to the A17 Pro chip, the same cutting-edge processor found in the latest iPhones and iPads. And this is a massive leap forward. The A17 Pro is built using advanced 3nm architecture, which means better efficiency, less heat, lower power draw, and smoother performance. Next-gen GPU with ray tracing support. This brings console-level graphics to Apple TV for the very first time. Desktop-class CPU cores, enabling the device to handle heavy apps, advanced AI-driven tasks, and gaming simultaneously. Why does this matter? Because Apple has been pushing Apple Arcade and gaming for years, but the hardware hasn't truly lived up to that promise. With the A17 Pro, Apple TV could finally evolve into a legitimate gaming console alternative. Imagine running graphically, Rich titles right on your living room TV without needing an Xbox, PlayStation, or even a Nintendo Switch. Apple's Metal 4 framework plus hardware-accelerated ray tracing means we're looking at realistic lighting, smoother frame rates, and more immersive gameplay than ever before on a streaming device. Apple TV and gaming. A true console challenger? This is where things get exciting. Historically, the Apple TV has been seen as a streaming device first, gaming machine second. But 2025 might be the year that flips. With tvOS 26, Apple Arcade improvements, and the A17 Pro's console-level GPU, Apple has a real shot at competing with devices like the Nintendo Switch 2. Here's why. Metal FX. Upscaling. Similar to NVIDIA's DLSS or AMD's FSR, Apple can use this to boost game resolution and performance efficiently. Third-party controller. Support. Apple TV already supports Xbox and PlayStation controllers, and with Bluetooth 5.4 upgrades, connections will be even smoother. Cross-device play via iCloud. Start a game on Apple TV, continue on your iPhone, and finish on your MacBook, something traditional consoles simply can't offer. Potential cloud gaming partnerships. If Apple expands its arcade catalog or partners with streaming platforms, this could turn the Apple TV into a hybrid device that blends local gaming with cloud-based play. For families and casual gamers, this is a massive win. Instead of buying a dedicated console, the Apple TV could serve as both a streaming box and a gaming hub, saving money and space while offering flexibility. Design evolution, from plastic to premium. Another major rumor is that the 2025 Apple TV could move away from its traditional black plastic box design. Instead, Apple might adopt a metallic chassis, possibly aluminum or stainless steel. This would do a few things. Make the Apple TV look far more premium and stylish in a home theater setup. Improve durability and sustainability, aligning with Apple's environmental goals. Allow for better thermal management. With the A17 Pro generating more power, heat dissipation will be important, and a metal chassis could naturally help. Some reports even suggest Apple might integrate passive cooling or a small internal fan, similar to the approach in the iPad Pro and MacBook Air, ensuring smooth performance even during demanding gaming or 4K streaming sessions. In other words, this Apple TV could finally feel less like a plastic accessory and more like a true high-end entertainment component. Connectivity upgrades, future-proofing the Apple TVI in today's entertainment world. It's not just about the chip. It's about how fast and seamlessly your device can connect. And Apple is planning to bring the Apple TV fully into the future with new connectivity standards. Wi-Fi 6E, for ultra-fast, stable streaming even in crowded networks. Bluetooth 5.4, for better wireless connections with controllers, headphones, and accessories. HDMI 2.1 support, enabling 4K at 120 Hz, variable refresh rate, and improved gaming experiences. Dolby Atmos plus Dolby Vision updates, ensuring Apple TV stays ahead in premium home theater performance. With streaming platforms already experimenting with 8K content, these upgrades mean the Apple TV won't just be relevant in 2025, it'll be future-ready for years to come. Release date, when to expect. So when is this next-generation Apple TV coming? Based on Apple's usual schedule, we can expect it to launch around September 2025, most likely, alongside the iPhone 17 lineup. Pre-orders would open shortly after the event, with shipping beginning in late September or early October. And given the scale of these upgrades, Apple will almost certainly announce it on stage during their keynote, rather than through a quiet press release. Price. A justified increase currently. The Apple TV 4K starts at $129 USD. But with all these new features, the A17 Pro chip, premium design, Wi-Fi 6E, HDMI 2.1, and gaming enhancements, most analysts expect a price increase. Tosi. Likely range? Around $179 to $199 USD. Yes, that's more expensive. But here's the thing. This isn't just a streaming box anymore. It's a media hub, smart home controller, and gaming console all in one. For many households, the added value could easily justify the higher price tag. Final thoughts. Is it worth it? The upcoming Apple TV 2025 might just be the most exciting update the device has ever received. With tvOS 26's redesigned interface, the A17 Pro's raw power, serious gaming potential, premium design upgrades, and future-proof connectivity, Apple is clearly reimagining what this device can be. The big question is, will people see the Apple TV as more than just a streaming box? Personally, I think this is the year it happens. With cross-device gameplay, console-level graphics, and seamless smart home integration, the Apple TV could finally carve out a place not just in entertainment, but in gaming and home automation as well. So what do you think? Would you pay $179 or even $199 for an Apple TV that doubles as a powerful gaming console and home hub? Or do you think Apple still has more to prove in this space? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Techno Trend Zone, and ring the bell so you never miss out on the latest updates about Apple, gaming, and future technology trends. Until next time, stay tuned for more.